One of the first of the new beginning. And like I said, this system right now needs a good business person, a good administrator, as well as an entertainer. So something with hands-on. I don't feel like a new person personally could win. They could. But I really do believe that somebody with experience that's known throughout the country, and I've worked in 27 states in Mexico, and so I'm not unknown. So I feel like I'm being known as kind of like the beginning of the new beginning.
Okay, thank you.
As the new Miss Gay America, there are a lot of administrative duties. Can you name some of those?
Yes, I can. Number one would be overseeing registration and make sure that the promoters are upholding their end of the deal, to make sure that the judges are qualified judges, as well as checking the scores, make sure that it's not a padded judges panel for a certain extent, consistency in scores, stuff such as that I do feel is important.
What do you think the judges look for?
I think originality, personality. It's several things in a package, and entertainment also, because after being crowned Miss Gay America, you have 364 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes to keep it going by yourself, not with 50 dancers, 10 dancers. You're out there being on a plane one day, to another plane another day, and I think you've got to be able to hold your own as an entertainer.
So true.
How did you prepare for your long talent segment of the competition?
My long talent segment is something that I have always enjoyed. I had a friend that did Lucille Ball and taught me a little bit about the hair, the makeup, and we had a lot of the same bone structure. And she said, I think you could do this. And so I gave it a shot and started perfecting it, and then it started getting me places and getting me good spots and good scoring. And so I think just something that I was brought up on watching on television and enjoyed. And I think you have to have a passion for something. And I do have a passion for certain things, and comedy and fun things, it's something pretty much in my heart. Thanks.
What sets you aside from all the 49 other contestants?
Probably hurting feet at the moment from pressing a gas pedal for 16 hours. But no, seriously, I would have to say what set me aside is I do this and it comes from the heart. Some people say, well, you can't do it for the money, you can't do it for this. I've treated this as a business. So many people don't treat this as a business, but I live alone, I have my own home, my own car, and I take this very serious, and I think that is something that most entertainers should, and that's what's my pet peeve about being really serious about what you do, and this is a job.
And Knox said that we have about a minute or less now,
Okay.
but is there something you would like to leave us with, or something you'd like to ask us before the interview's over?
I just hope you guys enjoy yourselves as much as I'm going to enjoy myself. This is, like I said, a gift to myself for being here, winning Miss North Carolina, and being part of Miss Gay America for the new beginning, and I look forward to all of it.
Right.
We wish you luck.
Thank you
Good
guys
luck.
very much.
Thanks.
Have a
See
good
you
day.
later on.
All right.
Good
See you
luck.
later. Take care.
Mm.
Good luck. Thank you. Hi there.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing?
Hi, sir. I'm Steve.
It's a pleasure, Steve.
Mary?
Mary,
Nice to meet
thank you.
Hi, Vicki.
Vicki, it's a pleasure. Yeah, thank you.
Spencer.
Spencer, it's a pleasure.
Nice
Oh, okay.
to meet you.
Hi.
Sit down and relax.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself.
Surely. Again, my name is Anthony Sabato, and my stage name is Lady Marissa. I'm your contestant number 46 for today, and it's a pleasure to be here. I come from New Jersey, down by the shore area in Ocean Township. I actually work locally nearby to where I live in Tinton Falls, New Jersey, as a computer programmer. I also do some other specialized work, but the words are just too much. I love my job where I work. I work with a great group of people for a very large company. I get to work with some Fortune 500 companies as well, and they're actually fantastic with me. And working through those people, I've met some very friendly people, just as like I've done here so far. This is my first experience with Miss Gay America.
Have you been in other pageant systems before? Or?
Yes, I have. I've done Miss USA a couple times, and I've also helped sponsor a couple people to go to Miss Continental.
So what's your experience for the first time in the American family here?
It is very different, but everybody's been very pleasant. My first experience was coming out from the Pennsylvania area. and meeting the people from there, and people actually converged because it was a regional. So I thought what was unique was here were people from different areas, not just from Pennsylvania. In fact, none of the contestants were from the area, and I felt like we all lived next door to each other. So it was quite pleasant. And coming here, meeting up with some people who recognized me, again, I'm still feeling that very good communication. That atmosphere is very nice.
How does the situation seem among the contestants? Is it tense? Is everybody having a good time? Is there camaraderie building between the contestants?
Like any group of individuals, I can see who happens to know each other and who kind of clicks, or just, you know, you happen to know them. And some people I know in passing from other pageant systems, or who I've met recently from the other system. Slowly I'm working and networking with people, and some people friendly saying, hi, how are you, or who are you, or they recognize your name or something. So I can see, as today is just the first day, everybody's trying to get their bearings, but I already have a good sense of feeling that by tomorrow, or even by later on tonight, everything's going to change, and everybody's going to be very, very relaxed, and it's going to be enjoyable for everybody. So right now, I think everybody's just kind of getting settled, and it's a new area from everybody. People used to knowing where things are, and right now everybody's still trying to like get lost a couple times before they can find the grocery store, and I think it'll be okay after that.
In one word, describe yourself and why.
Funny. I like to be funny. I like to be fun. I'm a serious person, but I don't think being funny means I can't be serious. Some people will think you're just goofy all the time. No, they know when I'm at work, I do my job, and I do it well, and I'll do it as flawless as possible and better than anybody else. But I'm gonna have a good time doing it. I'm gonna make somebody laugh. I'm gonna enjoy it, whether it's a funny little email, something along the way. Laughter gives me something very warm, and I like to bring back to other people because it does something for me too.
Anthony, with this being your first year competing here, what is your favorite category of the competition, and how did you prepare for it?
My favorite category, usually it's talent because it's more of a challenge for me. Gown, anybody can buy a nice gown and put it on or borrow it, but you can't borrow talent. You really have to be able to do it yourself. So what I try to use this year is my solo talent as part of my more favorite, probably because it's fun versus my talent, which is going to be more of dancing, which again I do enjoy, but to be funny is still a lot more fun.
With the company that you're employed with, if you were to become Miss Gay America, your duties would include for a full year of hard work. Are you prepared to be away from your job for a while?
Yes, I can do it. With my job, I do have a unique perspective with them. I can work from home, I can work from my office. I like going into the office because it's kind of fun at times. They expect me to come in a little late, they expect me to come in and crack some jokes, and then I'll get to work, and then I'll goof off a little more, and then I'll do something that'll make $10,000, and then we're all happy. They understand that I'm also an entertainer, and I take my time off. All my vacation time is based on where I'm going to go to do another competition, and they ask me, where are you going? And they expect me for Halloween every year to be there to do some cuckoo outfit and surprise everybody. And I think they'd be very, very supportive and allow me to travel around the country, which is something I really would love to do. I've never got to travel until I actually started entertaining more. With my company, I could probably work from a laptop in a hotel room in the afternoon. Simple as that. I'm a night owl anyway, so I don't need no sleep.
So why the stage name Lady Marissa? Where did that come from?
Lady Marissa divided as two parts. Originally, Marissa. I like the name Maria. I myself am an Italian, and I like the name Maria. Maria is very beautiful. I said if I ever had a daughter, I would name her Maria. And I knew a girl named Marissa in school. I said, wow, that's a really pretty name. I really like that. And when drag came about, I had to pick a name. I said, I'm going to pick a name that I think just kind of is good. You know, an actual person's name. It has some substance. And I came along with Marissa. I met another Marissa later on, and I said, well, I need to differentiate myself from that individual, because people were getting us confused, not from anything, you know, politics or anything like that. But taking on a last name usually associates you with somebody else, and I didn't want that again either. I said, I want my own individuality. And I heard of somebody else. Her name was Lady Cheyenne. I said, wow, Lady, that's pretty classy. I think I like to adopt that as part of my name. So eventually it became the Lady Marissa, as my friends would commonly call me. Ta-da!
What makes you happy, Anthony?
What makes me happy is making people laugh. It really is something that I just can't explain. When things are down and sad, I'll always crack a joke at the last minute, just to kind of break the tension. It doesn't beat any serious situation. I get a lot of really, really rough clients at work. They will spend $30,000 a month, And if they complain, everybody's going to jump and twitch. But when I call, magically things are different because they know I will get the work done, they can take me seriously, and they will join doing it along the way. So never take my seriousness for granted.
Symbol of excellence, what does that mean for you?
Symbol of excellence is just that. It's the absolute best, the cream of the crop in the top. This is the Super Bowl of drag.
Is there anything about yourself that you would change?
If I want to change it, it will come in time. I'd like to be a better individual myself personally. Sure, sometimes, my hairstyle will change. I can't wait to cut it when I go home next week. I want to have eye surgery so I can see better. I've never been able to see well since I was a child. I wanted to change my nose. I did. I want whiter teeth, so I do, but it's changing what's inside. I want to be able to help people more and be more stable. It was a very emotional year this year, losing my mother, losing some very close friends throughout the year. It was incredibly difficult. But helping those others who also lost other people really did something for me. And I like to continue doing that, and that's probably my goal for the next year.
Is that our, let's see, we have about a minute left.
Mhm.
Is there anything you would like to leave us with or ask us before your interview's over?
Well, it was a pleasure earlier today to actually meet the judges because we don't always feel, I don't feel, excuse me, when I'm actually in an interview, I actually get to meet the judges and know who they are because they're interesting people to me as well. I see people across the table and I may never meet you again, or maybe I meet you in passing and I don't really know much about you. So that was a real pleasure to meet you, and I hope to actually talk more and get to know more about you along the week. And I will with the other contestants because we have more one-on-one time. It's been a real pleasure already being here this week because we did have some obstacles starting off before I actually even landed here in Memphis. And Terry and Jerry have been wonderful, as well as Katia and all the other girls. So it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm really enjoying this because this is such a different system for me. And coming from New Jersey, the best thing of all is I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Well, thanks.
Thank you again very, very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself this
He
week.
segued into that real well.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
We'll see you later on. All
Take
right.
care. And it's hot in here. Drink
Yes.
some water.
What do you do?
My name is Kendra Smith. I give the illusion of Mindy Monster.
I see.
Thank you.
Tell us just a little about yourself and we'll go from there.
Okay, I am 24 years of age. I'm a resident of Monticello, Arkansas. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm a little exhausted, tired. But I'm very pleased to be here this weekend. I want to observe my surroundings, watch, and also learn. Most of all, have fun. And last but not least, I do have a companion of 6 years. His name is Herman. He also supports me in all my endeavors.
Is this your first Miss America?
Yes, it actually is.
So what do you think so far?
It's going pretty good right now.
A little mind-boggling?
Not right now. Not right now.
You were telling us that you had a partner of 6 years. What does your family think of you doing the impersonations?
My family is my mother is very supportive of me. She's more like, as long as I'm staying out of trouble and not doing anything bad, she doesn't care.
What makes you happy?
Huh?
What makes you happy?
Being able to entertain people, do what I do best. I mean, just having fun when I'm out on stage and meeting new people, getting to know people better.
What sets you apart from the other 49 contestants?
Well, I'm sorry. I had to actually get myself together because at the last minute I was really thinking hard about the things I wanted to do. But I had to choose, I had to look at each category of this contest, to actually set myself apart from everyone. I had to prepare myself in each category to be successful in this career as a female impersonator.
Do you have a favorite category?
I would say all. I would say all of them.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, this is my 4th year competing at Miss America. For Miss America Pageant System.
And how old are you?
24.
What have you done to prepare for this contest? What have you done to prepare for this contest? Get yourself together.
I have prepared myself in each category, and I looked at each category thoroughly to prepare myself to make sure I have a very strong package. So,
You've competed in the America system before.
yes.
What effects, good or bad, do you feel that the new ownership will have on the Miss Gay America pageant?
Well, I would say probably it will. I'm sorry. I think more contestant. I mean, more people will probably come out and will compete. I would say because when they see new promoters, new owners, they want to see what it's like, see what they are like. So I feel that a lot of people will probably come out and compete for the pageant just to see how everything flows and runs and see if it's going to be the same or if it's a little different.
How did you choose your talent?
Um, I chose something that would probably represent, well, that I know that would probably represent me well. Something that when I get on stage, I'm not nervous about doing. Something that would just set me out past any other contestant. I feel that the talent that I chose will actually, I'm sorry. I was just kind of hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot.
Trusted, don't worry about it. Just take
I
it
just
back.
feel, I mean, the talent that when I looked at my talent and stuff, and I looked at it as a whole, and I just felt that the talent that I chose would just be something that I would really want to just do.
Thank you.
Are you excited about being here?
I am. I'm just exhausted. I'm just tired, really, just really tired. Cause I just made it in. I just last minute getting all my guys and dancers and stuff together, and they just kind of tired me out a little bit.
You didn't get a chance to do this.
No rest. As soon as I checked in at the hotel, I made it to the club so I could make sure I was there on time and stuff. So no rest at all.
And this is just the first step.
I know. I know.
Well, you gonna be able to keep, if you should win Miss Gay America, would you be able to keep up with this pace? Will your job, your family and friends let you go for a year and travel all over representing the system?
Yes, they would. They would. They would probably support me more, support me better.
Is there anything that you would like to leave us with before your interview's over? Or ask us?
Well, I'm just excited. I mean, besides being exhausted, I'm just excited of having a chance to actually come to Miss America to see what it's about, see how everything is going to run, how it flows and stuff, and give me an opportunity to come back next year if possible.
Well, thank you very much. And good luck.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Get some rest.
Okay.
I hear that. I hear it's a little women here. My name is Brian Cassell. I perform as Tabitha Taylor. I'm in South Carolina. Nice to meet you.
Sit down, relax.
Thank you.
Button your jacket. It's lights, camera action. It's getting warmer and warmer. Of course, we're
Well, you're almost
heat
done.
for the
That's
last
good.
2 or 3 years. Tell us about yourself.
I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma, where I'm show director, show coordinator at New Age Renegades, little downtown bar. I host and MC 3 shows a month. Red Ribbon Review, which is a benefit show for HIV and AIDS organizations in Tulsa. So we perform that theme show every month to make sure the money gets distributed throughout Tulsa. I also perform in just a regular cabaret show called Mascara. And I'm writer, director, producer of Twisted Theater, which is a show that we created at the bar, been going on 3 years. Take contemporary and camp movies and add pop songs to it and twist it around a little bit. For instance, last month we did Blazing Saddles. This month we're doing The Exorcist, and just add pop music, and the audience seems to like it. And it's just something fun for us to do outside of
What
so
kind
much
of pop
track.
music would you add to The Exorcist?
Oh, well, we've stolen some music from South Park, I admit it, and some Annie Lennox and just anything that will fit, and a lot of camp parody songs to twist it up a little bit. It's the third year we've done that for our Halloween show, so it's a lot of fun on that one.
Have you been here before?
I was here last year. Last year was my first time. I came as first alternate, and wonderful experience for me last year. I learned an awful lot, got to grow a little bit. I received the Lady Barber Award last year, so that motivated me to want to continue and come back. So, little more relaxed this year, I think. A little more confident, maybe.
Sounds like you have a lot of duties and responsibilities back at home. So if you were to become Miss Gay America, would you be able to take those responsibilities for the title and run with them for a full year? Because it's a lot of hard work.
It is a lot of work, and actually I'm kind of preparing to do that right now anyway. As duties as Miss Oklahoma too is going to take me a little bit away from some of the shows. So I've already been training a few people to kind of take the place, and I've been writing myself out of some of the Twisted Theater shows and just serving as the writer and passing off directing duties to other people and letting them get in the door the same way I got in the door, because I've been performing in the same bar since '96, and I've done a lot of the hosting duties during that time. So that's a long time. I need to start passing some of the duties down, some of the responsibilities down, so that it takes a little weight off of me and gives me some time to travel too, because I'd like to start doing more traveling as an entertainer as well and get outside of Tulsa a little bit.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Entertaining really makes me happy. I have a master's degree in speech theater, so I've always been performing. So if I'm not performing in some shape or form, drag was an accident, but it's still the best time I've had performing. For too many years I was having to play 17, 18-year-olds when I was in my 30s, so I had that Michael J. Fox syndrome going on. So drag gave me a chance to be an adult on stage, and I still need to perform. That's what makes me extremely happy, is performing.
So what do you feel like sets you apart from the other 49 contestants?
I'm a live vocalist, and last year I believe there were 3 of us. I'm not sure how many are singing live this year. I'm doing it for solo talent, and that's my gimmick. I think that's what sets me apart a little bit. I think everybody's equally talented, or else we wouldn't be here. So it's just my gimmick.
You enjoy it?
Yes, definitely. I love to sing.
Is there an aspect of the system so far that you're not enjoying, or
No.
maybe let me reword that.
Okay.
So we've been asking other contestants, changing the system, new leadership, whatever. Are you seeing positive changes since you were here last year?
I am seeing a lot of positive changes. I'm hearing positive changes from people, and I'm hearing other contestants saying how happy and comfortable they are this year. Today, first day, it did appear more organized to me today than it did last year on first day, and jumping right into it and everybody working together, and that's nice to see too. And I don't think there's anyone pointing fingers and making accusations about it's not any better. It's better yet, and it's still early, but I think the atmosphere and what everyone is feeling, the energy level is incredible. Even out there waiting as long as I'm, waiting to come in, it was incredible to watch. Everybody's leaving here with just as much energy as they came in, and that's nice to see this year. I think it's very nice to see.
One word describe yourself as why.
Classy. I don't ever want to appear unprofessional or down or shady. And classy, I think, just what I want to aspire to always be.
Was that I'm hearing things. I'm delirious.
I heard that too. I thought,
I
to
have
answer the question real fast.
swoon in here.
Obviously, you've had quite a few administrative duties in what you do. But there are also a lot of administrative duties as Miss Gay America. Could you name me some of those?
You will need to be checking over all the score sheets, making sure there's not any discrepancies, any problems with that. One thing that I noticed that Raquel did when she came to Oklahoma, which I really liked, was a lot of introductions. And she made herself available to each contestant at the preliminary. make sure they were all set to go, ready to go, anything that she could do to help. I do know she has to sign off on the forms coming back. Education on categories. I know throughout the year there's been some discrepancies on solo talent and props involving solo talent. So she has to make sure that all the prelims and contestants should be notified of any changes. Sorry, I just wandered off into space there for a moment. Wow.
Didn't imagine
That's
that.
okay.
Right. So I was like,
Imagine not.
where did I just go? I was like, wait a minute, come back.
Did you see us there?
Wondered.
I was like, I think I just did. That's my second knock. All right.
You're fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Let's meet in cooler circumstances, all right?
Yes, let's do
See
that.
you later on.
Thank you.
So you will see tonight Nicole DuBois. How are you? Pleasure meeting you. Hi, how are you? Great.
Well, sit down, it's hot in here, and just make the best of it.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to start off by giving you this little resume. I know we have a short time to get to know one another, being is that I am applying for the job of Miss Gay America. I know we have, like I said, a short time. It can just give you a little bit of a little brief bio about myself and some pictures as well. I am a 44 years young. I know I don't look a day over 30, but I am from Biloxi, Mississippi, where we were just affected by the Hurricane Katrina storm. But I am here, and I'm alive, and I'm happy to be here. For the past 20 years, I've had a wonderful life mate partner, and his name is Bobby. And that's my biggest fan, and he's the love of my life. My female impersonation career began 20 years ago. That seems like a very short time to me too, because I'm loving every minute of it and enjoying the 20-year longevity of my career, and it's just getting better as I get older. I am also a makeup artist and a cosmetologist for a top salon there in Mississippi, which it survived the storm, and I'm very blessed that I still have that job to work at as well. And that's a little bit about me.
Did you personally survive everything all right? Your home and...
We have a townhouse there, and we had 4.5 feet of water. We lost everything downstairs, but it can be replaced because it's material things. We have everything upstairs and all that good things, but we have to rebuild just like the whole entire city and state. So we were devastated. I don't want to concentrate on that at all, but there's total devastation there. But we will rebuild and we will carry on, and that's just part of the life, you know. I'm not the only one that was affected by this at all by any means, and the people in New Orleans are very affected by it, but it's, you know, we will get over it and we will overcome it. We will triumph over it.
Are you ready to be Miss Gay America this year?
I would absolutely love to be the 34th Miss Gay America. As I said, you know, seated before you, there's 20 years under my belt. I have worked with some of the best in the business. I have looked forward to working with, not because he's a judge, but I have looked forward to working and meeting Hot Chocolate. And this is a dream come true for me. And to be here and supposedly with 20 other former Miss Americas, it's going to be an incredible year, and I would love to be in that elite group of female impersonators that I have looked up to and worked with many of them throughout my career. So it would be a blessing. Yes, it would. Yes, I am.
Good. So that symbol is, I'm sorry, real quick, that symbol of excellence means to you what?
First and foremost, this person has got to be humble. And I really, honestly can tell you that I did not know the meaning of humbleness until this Hurricane Katrina thing, because I've had to stand in lines for water. We have not had electricity and this, that, and the other. You become very humble. And Miss America has got to be a humble person. She's got to be dedicated to this craft. She has got to promote the system to the best of her ability or his ability, and not only support all the contestants, she's got to be there for each and every contestant, as well as L&T Entertainment, which is a division of Miss Gay America. But and just be a nice, an all-around general nice person.
What makes you happy?
Living life, waking up in the morning, and just being thankful for my surroundings. Just thankful for what I do have. It does.
What do you think sets you apart from the other 49 contestants that are here?
I'm not going to say really anything sets me apart from anybody, because we all have our individual things that we bring to the table. I think the thing that you will see through me, and hopefully through this interview, is that I'm a genuine person. And in my biography, you will see that if you do not want to know the truth, don't ask me.
With all the problems and that you've gone through with Katrina, how did you prepare for the pageant?
I hate to continue harping on the Katrina issue, but my whole entire package was in a warehouse, so I had to redo everything for the contest.